90.5 WASU. Happy Monday, and welcome to the Morning App. I'm Howie C. with Molly, Chris Kokenberg, and Joshua Kormeyer. We are here on Monday. It's going to be a short week for everybody because Thanksgiving is this week on Thursday. I'm ready for some turkey, some ham, corn, whatever my mom makes. Whatever she makes is just fire. So I'm excited to get some food in this week. What about you guys?
I'm excited for time off of school.
Yes.
That's going to be nice.
This is normally the rest time. Every break that we have, I sleep 10 hours every day, and no regrets.
Nice. I'll be working after the day after Thanksgiving. We eating out this year.
Oh, you working on Black Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's going to be tragic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working over break too, but I'm so excited for that money. I make so much more money back home than I can in college.
You know what? Making money is just a way of life. It doesn't matter what it is. And whenever you use that money, eventually when you have kids, you're going to have to spend it on them for Christmas gifts.
Who says we're having kids?
Yeah, hey, you never know.
Kids ruin lives.
Josh might be the one guy that doesn't have kids and just coast off. Goes on vacations all the time till he's 40.
No, I'm having kids. I have to be a dad.
Yeah, I was going to say, out of everyone here.
It has to be me.
Probably so. But whenever you were little, did you ever, expect things that you would get on Christmas, on your Christmas list? You're like, okay, I want this thing. It has to happen. I need it now.
I feel like my parents were pretty... Well, when I believed in Santa Claus, I would just kind of get random things. There were two instances where I was really shocked. But I feel like I was appreciative of what I got, if it was what I wanted on my list or whatnot. Either way, I was excited.
I think my mom just gave me a pen and I would circle stuff in a magazine, and I forgot the next day what I'd circled. So it was just great all over again, you know. I mean, we never had a very specific list, or if we did, we'd ask for a really unspecific item and probably just one or two of those things, you know.
Yeah, same here. I don't know. I've been spoiled most of my life, so a lot of times when I would get something, my parents would end up getting it for me. But I would always do good in school. But 2/3 of kids expect
you did.
You think that means you should get all your toys out?
No, look, I did really good. Elementary school, I was on AB honor roll most of elementary school.
So is everybody in
Nah, man, look.
Not even just A, B.
Look,
Come
okay,
on,
it's
Howie.
an accomplishment.
And he had, mild attendance. He showed up once in a while. That's good enough, son.
No, I would go to class, okay? Not as much as I do now, but, So 2/3 of kids expect you to buy them everything on their wish list now, according to a new survey. So 58% of parents are going to try to make that happen as well. So think about it. 60% of kids that were asked in the survey said, yeah, I expect to get, everything on my list. And it could be a really long list with thousands of dollars, and almost half parents say, okay, we'll get it.
What?
Make it happen.
I want a pony.
Okay. I'm not going to lie. My parents used to go all out for Christmas, but with time, obviously, they're like, all right, here's a can of soup. No, not really. But they're a lot more, this is the budget, fill in with it. What do you need? Because I need professional clothes right now. So that's what I'm focusing on.
Yeah, I think that's mostly what my parents did. So it's when we were kids, we got more stuff because it was all cheaper. I want a $5 Barbie doll. Okay, no problem. But now I'm I'd like a new phone. That'd be nice. And that's probably, all I would get if that happened,
Mine wasn't cheap. I was a Lego kid. So that was rough, but it was fantastic. That was amazing.
See, man, when I was little, I always was Hot Wheels. I used to have the Hot Wheels tracks all the time. So I have them running through my house, and my dad would trip over them all the time. He's like, "Boy, you don't put those dang tracks away, man." I'm like, "Dad, I'm having fun. I'm just messing around." I had the ones that would go super fast. So if you go through a little loop, it goes around. I was that kid. And then it was wrestling. I had wrestling figures, and then it was video games. So that's kind of how my spiral went. But they would always try to give me as much stuff they could, but I never got everything on my list. It was a couple of things I would never get, and I was like, okay, that's fine.
I think the hardest thing for kids, though, when they get presents, and I'm realizing this the older I get, but when they get something they don't like, you have to teach them to still be polite and respectful about that. And you see all those videos on the internet now where kids are just outraged because they got socks and stuff like that. And we would get it, and we would have to, thanks. You have to. And it's really funny to watch them now.
See, as a kid, you're you hate clothing, but as you get older, I want socks. Like, I'm a sock guy.
There's some nice socks out there.
Oh, I know, right?
See, I appreciate that as I get older. Like when I was younger, I'm like, man, I got socks again. Come on, Grandma. But then, now I get socks, and I'm like, yes.
I remember one Christmas, I was shaking the box, and I was like, oh, I know what this is. This is gonna be like some Ultra Max Polly Pockets thing, and I opened it up, and it was socks, and I was just like,
Wow, you're a bad guesser. How do you
They can tell your face sitting there like, oh, she doesn't like the socks.
I can't remember what it was. One Christmas, my mom tried buying me, clothes that she thought would be cute on me. And they it just looked terrible. It did not look, and I was like, I love them. They're great. They're great. Thanks,
And then you have to
Mom.
act like, okay, yes, this is awesome. Thank you so much. And deep down inside, like, why did I get socks? What is up with you?
I think clothes are definitely easier to buy for people when they're older because, I don't know, my parents would buy me clothes when I'm in middle school or high school, and my style was constantly changing back then. Like, one week I would dress girly, one week I wouldn't, it was just, and so I would throw away clothes like all the time and buy new clothes because it was constantly changing. So I think now that I'm older, it's easier to buy clothes for me or something like that,
Right.
or for other people too.
Right.
Just all black.
Yeah, there you go. It's done.
That's all she needs is a black shirt, black
Basics.
pants, black shoes.
I'm wearing white today, guys. Okay.
She's dressed to death today, actually.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I was feeling a little under the weather.
I
No,
figured.
I mean, have you guys gotten any presents though where you were like really wowed by it or super appreciative or anything like that?
Yeah. There was one time I got a Rock Band, like, full set. Like, I got the drum
Ooh.
set and guitars and the game. So, like, I was just talking about getting the Rock Band with my friends before, and then my mom got me literally the whole Rock Band set. And I was like, wow, Mom, you done hooked it up.
Yeah, I think when I was a kid, I was excited to get any art supplies whatsoever. But now I think one of the favorite things you could give me as a college student are gift cards.
Yes.
Those come in clutch.
My mom was like, where do you want to shop?
Go ham.
Groceries free for a month? Okay, I'm down.
Yeah. Well, whenever I was little, my mom got me a puppy one year for Christmas. She was my dog for 15 years and she passed away. But there's a study now showing how owning a dog can make you live like a longer life and like live a longer life and be a happier person. And I read that and I was like, jingles. I was like, so basically, like, I mean, Kristen, you have Cookie. Mm-hmm. You're gonna go on an elaborate point about Cookie, but apparently, dogs can save your life, and like, maybe that's like a good. Don't purchase dogs if you can't take care of them. But, but I think that's always like a really good gift in your life, Christmas or not.
Yeah, I don't think that this is really that shocking. I mean, dogs provide companionship. They are known to reduce stress levels and stuff like that. So I could definitely see how they could make you live longer.
Yeah, I definitely
happier
think
lives.
so.
Yeah, I wanted to get a dog when we started classes this semester, but me and my roommate we do not have the time for it. We were talking about fostering a dog because I fostered a dog before, and you get attached. It was bad.
You were gonna get a dog?
I was thinking about it. We were talking about it for a good 3 months or so to get a dog.
Okay,
Yeah.
so next semester is a new start. Get
Yeah.
you a dog.
If I have more time, I would love to foster a dog because those dogs need homes and it's like a temporary home. I'm like, hey man, just come hang out with me. I'm a cool guy. You can come see all my friends. So that'd
My
be awesome.
thought process, like, yes, I have Cookie, but she's kind of my family dog, and she is getting old. She's getting older. But I think my vow to myself was once I'm out of apartment life, I will get a dog. But that deposit on your apartment to have a dog, it's an arm and a leg.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive, but I was willing to dish it out for the dog. I think it would be different because I'm fostering one.
Yeah,
they'll
probably.
like, okay, they'll waive this fee or whatever. You just pay like this monthly fee to have the dog. I was like, okay, that's fine. But I think that study is really good because I feel like, especially in college, when we're really stressed, we have a lot going on. Having a dog there, having a little companion, it's just nice. It's awesome. So I commend anybody that has a dog in college and balancing all of that and jobs and stuff like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm definitely going home. Christmas break is my priority, is to convince my parents to get another dog. That is my number one priority, and it's going to happen. I'm going to do it. Well, when we come back here on this lovely Monday, we're going to keep it holiday related. You're listening to The Morning App.
favorite morning talk show, The Morning App, on 90.5 WASU. 8:14 on this lovely Monday morning. Welcome into the Morning App Holiday Edition.
Yeah, dog.
You guys getting excited? Thanksgiving, Christmas around the corner, New Year's, all that stuff. We're talking about all of it here today on the show. But right now, are you guys excited? Are you guys anxious?
I'm pretty excited. I think one of the things I'm excited for is Black Friday.
Really?
Believe it or not, because I actually have money to spend on Black Friday.
What?
So, yeah, it gets weird because when you were younger, you go to Black Friday like, Mom, can you give me this? You see this? And then like, oh, wait till Christmas. I'm like, no, I want it now. So I actually have money. I kind of have an idea of like what stuff I want to get. So.
Really?
I'm pretty hyped for Black Friday. I'm not going to be there at midnight. I did that before. Never again. So I'm going to wait until
never again.
Maybe Thursday night or Friday, like the day of, and do it. So
because they have like the pre Black Friday.
Yeah, what's the
it's
point
terrifying.
now?
Yeah, because now they're open at like 2 p.m.
Yeah, that's
before
not
dinner.
fair.
So
that shouldn't be a thing. If you're president of the United States, you should outlaw that and make it be like Black Friday has to start at midnight on Friday.
I'm going to call President Trump and say, hey, change it. Don't let this happen.
Number one on the priority list.
But really, though, because think about it, those employees are missing their Thanksgiving dinner with their families to work, so you can get cheap deals on stuff that doesn't really matter.
Right, and it's a lot like that too. Even like for football, for example, you know, they're playing games on Thanksgiving Day, and they're not being with their families until after the game or before the game. So
that's been a thing for a while, though.
Yeah, but you think about it, like they're getting taken away from having
technically
that
their work.
dinner. Yeah, that's their work. So.
Also, restaurants are open, grocery stores are open. I think everything needs to be closed, honestly. Like, I mean, yes.
Well, if everything was closed, then hospitals would be closed, then all that. I mean.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, but these are things that aren't necessary in our lives, you know? Restaurants, grocery stores. Get your groceries before Thanksgiving. Come on.
Yeah.
And if you need something last minute, oh, well, those people need to spend time with their families too, you know?
You're right.
Yeah, but then I'd feel bad for all the people at the hospitals and the doctor's offices and like the place that need like.
Yeah, that's why they have to kind of plan their schedule accordingly so that they can have some type of Thanksgiving dinner, lunch, something like that. So.
Also, that's a lifestyle I feel like they committed to, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's what they want to do.
Hey,
they want to be
it.
there. Well, they want to be there for people, even if it is a holiday, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because those are the good people. I'm not one of them, but they're.
Isn't that just cool, though, that they can do that and just, you know, they have to give up all their holiday time and they're like, okay, I'm here to save lives. Isn't that that's cool?
But they're good with it because they have good hearts.
Yeah.
I wonder what that's like.
Yeah.
To have one? To have a good heart.
You should ask Santa for that for Christmas.
Yeah, maybe you should. That'd be a great gift.
I just like to be nicer. Oh, well, too bad.
I mean, are you excited for the season?
I am. I am, but I think a lot of when I get excited is like the build up. But then the actual holiday, we don't really do much, you know? We just kind of sit around with our families, which is nice, but all my family's up north, so, and we can't travel every single year because it's expensive to travel around the holidays. But, I mean, are any of you guys anxious? Do you have holiday anxiety? Some people get that.
It's me.
Yeah?
Shocker.
Really?
Well, I get excited about it, but it's also kind of, I don't know, you can disappoint people easily during the holidays if you can't get the gifts that they want. Or you make it something that it's actually not going to be. I don't know. Thanksgiving, I really could care less about. I know some people it's a big deal, but my family, it's always been kind of casual. Mm-hmm. And then Christmas, I get to watch my nephew, you know, open up presents. So that's exciting. And then New Year's Eve is always hyped up. And it's not how that actually is. It's overly romanticized, I feel like.
I don't do any of the New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Like, none of that. Like, I don't even consider it a holiday, for being honest, just a normal day.
Like, do you at least stay up till midnight?
I do that anyway, every single day of the week.
Yeah,
but
I guess
mean,
so.
like, I don't watch anything, I don't plan anything. I hear gunshots going off. I'm like, what is going on? Fireworks. What day is it? Like, I don't know.
I was talking about this the other day. New Year's is kind of a weird. I have like contradicting feelings towards New Year's. So some people are like, "Oh, it's a clean slate. It's a fresh start." Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, but really, it's just the change of one date. It's just one day. Why is it such a big deal? You know?
Yeah.
But it is fun to go out.
It's like people at the beginning of the year, like, "Oh, I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna eat healthier."
No.
This first day. Nope.
Well, the gym is like full, those first weeks, and then
yeah.
it slowly disintegrates, and there's less people in there.
Oh yeah, come February, it's the same people that
That's
always
where they make
work
the
out.
most money because people get gym memberships. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to totally do it, and then quit after 2 days.
This year is my year. I've got this. This one's
year's
mine.
my year, guys. This is us. We got it this time.
I think
not.
though, out of the 3 of those holidays, that New Year's is actually my favorite because it's
What?
because there's no traditions associated with it. You don't have to do whatever it is. So Thanksgiving you have to
that's
have
the
that
worst.
dinner with your family. Christmas you open presents in the morning and then you have dinner with your family at night. But New Year's you can kind of make it into whatever you want. You can do
That's
whatever
fair.
you want with it, and
Yeah.
it's kind of more of a friends.
See, I think it's a couple's holiday.
I think it can be. I think any holiday can be though too.
That's true.
Maybe
There's
except for
always
like President's Day, but
No, that can be a couple's
That's a
day.
date night. Date night, President's Day.
Let's
Be
talk
there.
about George Washington.
restaurants are booked.
Now, you talk about Christmas and opening presents in the morning. My parents have tried to pull a fast one the past couple of years. They're like, oh, yeah, we think we should do them at night. We should make you guys wait all day. And we're like, my siblings and everything, we all rose up and we're like, no, we got to do it in the morning. Like, we can't wait all day. They still did it at night. It's really, it's not bad, but at the same time, it's like all day. My little brother really loves gifts and everything, and he's just like, I can't believe I'm just sitting here not doing anything Christmas morning. Like, why do I get up early? Like, why?
Honestly, I would rather do that at night.
Yeah, it lasts the whole day, like, the whole holiday, like, I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't know. If you do it in the morning, then it's like, what do? You sit around till dinner, At least I'd rather just sleep in and slowly wake up and do all that later,
Well,
Yeah.
you play with all your toys.
That's fair. I guess when I was younger, it's different because I would get it and play a video game, and that was it. And then I'll meet y'all at dinner. See y'all there. Literally be me.
Well, before Christmas happens, we have Thanksgiving, of course. And, we all have the, like, usual things we're thankful for, family, animals, whatever. But here, I asked you all, give me some really random, far out there things that you are thankful for. Okay? They can be anything in this world.
Why
Okay?
is everybody looking at me?
I feel like Molly has the answer first. That's why.
Why?
I'll go first with one that I
Okay.
had. Okay, I was sitting there thinking about what I'm actually thankful for, and I'm thankful for the restaurants that serve endless bread at the beginning of the meal.
Yo.
Or fries, yes. I am
Or chips and salsa.
Yes.
Yes.
But those restaurants where you walk in and it's like, oh, would you like an appetizer? I'm like, where's my bread? Like, give me my bread. And they're like, oh, no, you got to buy an appetizer. We got nachos. I'm like, no, where's my endless freaking bread? Like, that's what I'm thankful for.
I'm thankful for coupons. That's what I'm thankful for.
Do you even use coupons?
Yes.
Yes.
There is a Google Chrome extension called Honey.
Yes.
And they randomly generate the coupons that have been used on the site in like the last like week or so. And
Yes.
so that you can apply the coupons automatically and it'll save you like a couple of bucks. Like last night, using on Papa John's, I saved $2 using the coupon generator.
Oh, I know.
I have heard about Honey.
Honey
It's really
is
good.
awesome. So I want to thank the coupons, the coupon books, Groupon, all of that stuff. That's awesome.
I'll thank the mail service as well for bringing in those coupons from the magazines and
Yep.
everything. I love those. Do I ever use most of them? No, but they're great to look at.
See, that's the thing. I clip all these coupons and then I never use them
Yeah.
because then I'll be like, oh, I have to buy another pizza to get the discount? Okay. And then I end up
It's
spending
like, oh,
more
no,
money.
you said that wrong. Okay. Like, not, okay.
Okay.
So yeah, thankful for coupons.
That's a good one. Ooh.
I know it was very random and far out, but
All right, Molly, Kristen, anybody?
I mean, mine's kind of like sentimental, I feel like.
Oh, okay.
It's waking up early enough to hear the birds waking up. I know that sounds weird.
All righty, Molly.
You know when you're like drinking your coffee in the morning and you can hear them like tweeting?
See, mine would be the opposite. Mine's waking up late enough to where I can hear like people doing yard work in the yard or something like that.
What?
Like
it-
My dad does
No,
it
no,
at
no.
6 a.m.
That means I got to sleep in because everyone's already up and about. Like,
Oh, okay.
that's what I'm talking about. I want to sleep in
that's
late.
fair. I'll give him that.
I'm thankful for microwaves because without
Yes.
microwaves, I would not be alive. I would not be able to feed myself. I cook
yeah.
everything in the microwave.
Yeah, she meal preps ahead of time. So the microwave is her friend, and we have 2 of them now at the station. So
She's set.
We love microwaves so much. We have 2 of them, man.
Yeah, I was talking to my roommates on what one kitchen item I would take, and I think I'm going crock pot. I'm thinking for the crock pot. I think you can literally cook anything in a crock pot.
Oh, yes.
You apparently can.
Yeah.
I need to get one of those. I'm
You
behind.
really should.
That and a slow cooker.
That's what a crock pot
Yeah, that
is.
is exactly
But
right.
like the big one, not like the small one.
That's what it, no.
People have like the small one. I'm like, no.
It's still a crock pot.
That's
and
a crock
slow-
pot.
That's, yeah, it
Okay,
is.
you can tell how much cooking I do. Stuff like that. I was like, it's the same thing. Well, coming up on the morning app, we're going to have a little bit of discussion on Black Friday discounts. They're playing Christmas music early. I don't know why, but it's Last Christmas Wham on WASU.
Morning App on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
90.5 WASU. It is 8:32 on this lovely morning, and I am super excited about the Christmas music we were just playing.
Oh,
Sorry to say it, guys, but
look, it's not Thanksgiving yet. We couple more days. Once Friday hits, then you can play Christmas. That's fine.
Listen,
Not Thanksgiving yet.
Christmas music year round. That is what I am about.
Never.
Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas year round.
Yeah.
Literally all I want.
It's starting to feel like winter. So this morning it was cold.
Yeah, and
to
it
say the
snowed
least.
a little bit yesterday here in Boone.
Had some snow showers. What's
Yeah.
the weather like today, Josh?
Well, baby, it's cold outside. I had to.
No.
Had to. Okay, it's below 30 degrees, 28 right now. It's going to be a high of 51 tomorrow, but the lows are around 35, 27, 25. So
Yeah.
it's
That's
low.
some good weather.
I like it when it's cold and snowing, but it's just cold now, and I'm like, why? Why is this happening?
I'm thriving.
You know who are thriving though? People who are looking up the discounts on Black Friday. You know, we talked about last week how that man was already lining up for Black Friday at Best Buy for a TV.
Good for him.
But there are a ton of deals that happen on Black Friday. So if you aren't aware, Black Friday is normally, that happens every year after Thanksgiving. It's where every store basically has some type of discount in some regard, whether it's on new furniture, whether it's on some new technology stuff. It's a lot of things that they have on Black Friday. So Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy, Staples, like almost all of the stores you can think of will have
Staples.
Yeah, Staples. It came to my head. It's gone on top of my head, but literally every store you can think of will have a Black Friday deal.
Does Amazon, though? Because I know they do Cyber Monday, but I did not think that they participate in
sure
Black
they do.
Friday.
They do a Black Friday week, and then Cyber Monday comes, and they do just one day of Cyber
Okay.
Monday. So they start Black Friday, I think, on Tuesday or Wednesday, and they have it going till Sunday, and
Okay.
then Monday to do Cyber Monday. So
Okay.
they will have some deals.
Of course they
Ooh.
do it. Like, of course.
I'm excited for that. That's probably the one store I shop at the most.
Yeah, there's actually a website called WildHub.com, which compared the Black Friday deals at a bunch of stores to how much things would normally cost on Amazon. So they found that you can get the best deals this year are movies, music, and books. So if you're interested in getting some new Blu-ray, DVDs, and stuff like
Yes.
that, yeah, they're going to have a good selection of those. They're really focusing on those and said they'll cost an average of 53% less if you bought them on Amazon any other time of the year. So
What?
That's pretty crazy. The top 5 are video games, and then the rest are like movies and stuff like that. So
Okay.
yeah. So there's actually a website that compares stuff to Amazon and see, okay, is it cheaper to get it Black Friday or just wait until Amazon drops the price?
I'm glad to see that people are still buying movies. 'Cause
Yeah.
I still buy
always buy
movies.
movies.
Well, people are like Netflix, Hulu, stream, illegally,
Yeah.
YouTube. Like, I still buy DVDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something about owning the movie because then you can literally watch it whenever you want.
Yeah.
But I feel as though media, like music and movies and books, are really hard to get for people because you have to be very specific about it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just, you have to be really picky in order to get it right, you know?
See, CDs, I can't buy them anymore.
I still
I do.
buy them.
It's over. It's a wrap. I can't even buy iTunes like albums now. I stream
Yeah.
everything.
I don't want to buy iTunes.
I will buy a CD, but that's just because my car. I drive a very old car.
That's fair.
Mine's more like a sentimental thing, so whenever I'm older, I can grab the CD. The only reason I don't like iTunes is just because every time I buy it, I accidentally double buy it, and that's my fault. That's not theirs. It's my fault. But every time I use it, it just goes poorly. But I think CDs and vinyl kind of have that sentimental effect.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
just supporting the artist.
Right, that's true. It's like a direct support thing. But on Black Friday, another study found that the average markdown across all stores is going to be 37%. It's down 2% from last year's of 39%. But the store with the biggest markdown is going to be Kohl's.
Yes.
So
I
Kohl's is
love
about
Kohl's.
66%
I'm going.
markdown. So Kohl's is going to be there. JCPenney also at 66%. Sears is 50%. Macy's is 46%. So a lot of those clothing stores.
Sears
a lot
got
of them.
good
I love clothes.
So actually, just since the average markdown is 37, it's the same on Amazon. So it'll still be cheaper to get everything on Amazon. But
Oh.
if you do want clothing stuff, Kohl's is going to be your best bet.
You can't buy clothes online. You just can't. They never
Yeah.
fit right. I love Kohl's. Oh, I'm excited. That's where I'm going on Black Friday.
So yeah, there you go. So that's all you need on the Black Friday discounts. There's gonna be a lot more with every store basically. So just go and check out whenever it's not Thursday night and everybody's trampling you. So just stay safe during that time.
Some scary stuff. So.
Yeah. Well, if you want Black Friday deals, you know where to hit, which stores to hit now. But if you really want time off from your work, employees say that 70% would rather have time off than getting a bonus.
On Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna have to go with no.
Yeah.
How much is the bonus?
Really?
Yeah, how much?
I mean, I don't know. It just says 70% of workers say that what they would want most is time off, and only 34% said that they would rather get a bonus.
I think I'd have to agree with that because I work so many jobs at school that I just need a few days to see my friends at home and see my family dogs and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
I would go with the bonus because I like to buy things quickly. So I get my paycheck and it's gone all the time.
I understand that
so
one.
I'd rather get a bonus.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends, but if I have like people to hang out with, things to do like over the break, like just being by myself, I don't know, I need to be doing something all the time.
Yeah.
So depends if I had options.
I don't know which one I would choose because I feel like if I'm older, I would rather have time off. But because I am so young and broke and in college, that I would rather have the bonus and keep working, making money on top of that, you know?
Yeah. I'd rather go with the bonus.
Am I the only one that wants time off?
Yeah, time off is great, but
We want money.
the weekends. So like the weekends come. If you're talking about like a job that I have now, then I would just rather have a bonus because I get time off on the weekends and I don't work as much probably as you do. So, you know, you work hard, you work a lot. So
Thank
I understand that.
But also work can be fun. So it's like if you enjoy your job, of course you'd rather have the bonus than time off because then it's really
Right.
not that painful.
Like when we work here, we just have fun the whole time.
We don't work.
Yeah, what work do we do? We literally just mess with each other and prank each other all the time. So
Well, it only goes one way, but that's fine.
Yeah, my pranks never work. But 54% of people also say that they would like the workplace to be decorated in holiday spirit. And I think that
Yes.
this is true because I'm the type of person that I need to make every workspace I have cozy and homey, you know? So I'll bring in things and that will, you know, make it a little bit more homey. And if it's decorated as well, I think I would be more productive. I don't know. I might be messing with the holiday decorations instead. But 54% of people say they would want to have their workplace decorated.
I agree with that. I think it would be awesome if we had it here, but since we're not here for most of December, there's no point really doing it. But I think that lives it up because you go to work, you're like, oh my goodness, so many more days till Christmas or so many more days till this holiday. So you're like, oh yeah, let's get work done. I think it motivates you more too if you have it decorated out. So that'd be awesome.
The funniest statistic, only 10% of people look forward to the holiday party at their work.
Only 10%.
Only 10% of people.
Yeah, I believe that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's work. Like unless you're in like a college setting, maybe like the college party at the radio station would probably be fun. But like
That would be awesome, actually.
if you're in the real world with people see, you don't really hang out with them outside of work and stuff like that. Like,
But the holiday party is usually during the workday, so you get time off of work, and
it?
there's usually food.
I feel like
think
it's
of The
usually
Office.
at night.
That's what I was
Yeah,
just
just
thinking
think of The Office when they do the holiday party. Literally in the middle of the day, and they just get
Well,
hurt.
that's every party ever for them.
This is fair.
You know, yeah, that place would be fun to work at. But
Yeah.
I feel like most parties would be like at night, like
Get nothing
outside
done.
of work and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I had my internship, I thought, oh, it's gonna be just like The Office. No,
No.
that's not the real world.
Throw a snowball at someone, you're like, oh, I thought this is what we do.
Sorry.
Lovely.
But Josh, you're gonna like this next one. Right now, we have "All I Want for Christmas Is You," Mariah Carey. And now back to the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
Welcome back to the morning app, holiday edition.
Woo!
Yeah, dog.
Please don't hate. Please don't hate.
Oh, we hating.
For the rest of our morning shows, we will be playing Christmas music up until the break, and Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas, will be on every single show.
Please no. Can I quit now? Can I just resign?
Yeah, I mean, you can leave for the holiday season.
I'm just going to just walk out the door. Hopefully you don't miss me. Don't miss me, okay? Because I don't want to be on this show. There's more Mariah Carey, all right?
All I want for Christmas is you, Howie.
Josh.
I know.
Don't flirt with me on air, man. Don't do that, all right?
Well, with the holidays comes, relationships, and everybody's, falling in love, but
Howie.
Not me, Josh and Howie. We're just here.
Josh look at me and goes, Howie.
Unless something happened over the weekend that I'm not aware of, and you guys are suddenly, in a great relationship.
Nope, it's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die.
Nothing to report.
Same. But, I mean, do you guys think it's kind of a bummer to be alone during the holidays, or do you find yourself kind of like, thank goodness,
I don't think so, because most of the holiday seasons that I've been single. There was only, I think, one time where I was actually in a relationship during the holiday season, and it was cool, but I've been used to it, so it's not really a big deal to me.
Believe it or not, all the relationships that I've had, somehow I've strategically managed to miss every single holiday and or birthday of the person I'm in a relationship with. I've never had to get...
Nicely done.
Yeah, I don't know how, I'm not doing it on purpose, but somehow, I end up being in a relationship with someone, and I'm like, your birthday's not until, 7 months from now. Maybe we'll make it. Christmas, and then from 7 months till now, I'm like, wow, I'm doing really good.
Dodged that one.
Just timing it perfectly. Well, I mean, sometimes I feel like I meet people, and I don't know why, but it's always, I seem to meet people that I'm interested in during the wintertime, and maybe that's just a tragic cause, because usually it ends right after the holiday, or...
That's what coupling season is about,
It's annoying.
That's what it's for. It's people want love during the holiday season, I guess.
That's what we call the cuffing season.
Oh, I thought it was coupling season.
Oh my.
No.
Sorry,
no.
whatever.
Mom!
I tried.
It is called the cuffing season, handcuffed, because you're cuffed to somebody.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine, being single over the holidays. I mean, one, you're spending time with family, hanging out with them and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm perfectly fine being single altogether. I mean,
you don't have to.
Okay with it.
Yeah, you don't have that pressure of finding a gift, especially if you haven't been dating the person very long, and then you have to get them a Christmas gift. What do you get that person? That's hard.
I think the worst time is to start dating somebody a month before Christmas, because you're still getting to know them.
Yeah.
So you're like, what do I get? I have no idea. So you start asking her friends, asking her parents or something like that. It's just awkward time.
What does she like?
Me and my boyfriend had perfect timing. We started dating 7 days before Christmas.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Did you get Christmas gifts to each other?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, no.
Well, we were also really great friends. So,
okay. Yes, true.
and you would get your friends presents normally. So,
that's very
Okay,
true.
I mean,
That's fair.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you are down about not having somebody or a significant other during the time, there's some pros to it. You get to spend more time with your family.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the times I see couples having to split their time, oh, well, we got to go to my mom and dad's house, or we have to go see my brother or sister, my aunt, uncle, and it's just, you don't get to spend the time with the people that you really want to necessarily.
Right.
Sometimes you're kind of forced to go to certain houses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's just because what you're supposed to do. And you can be grateful that you're not in one of those relationships, according to an article, which means just kind of being so dependent on one another that you're inseparable, or it's toxic or something like that. So be happy that you're in a relationship with yourself.
Yeah.
That's one thing we could be thankful for instead of the birds.
What's actually really great about having family not in North Carolina, most of my family's in New York, I don't have to go over for Thanksgiving and get that question of so have you found anybody yet? Are you with a lady? Because it's just my family, my mom and my sister, and that's it. That's all we got. So it's nice. Don't have to go to New York and how are we doing? Because my grandma's from Jamaica. So how are we doing? You found anybody yet? I'm like, no. No grandma.
No
I'm single.
grandma.
I never get that question anyway, whether it's my parents and family members are just respectful of my, privacy, or they just know I'm never going to have anyone. But I never get that question anyway. I don't think they care. I think they're hoping if I'm single for a while, I'm theirs, family, they could spend time with me and only me, my time is directly theirs. Like, that's what I think.
I get that question. And Kristen, have you figured your life out yet? No, I have not.
We're working through it, okay? Leave me alone.
And there's always the, oh, you still have your nose pierced. Oh. Great.
They hate it, don't they?
So.
Constantly disappointing.
Same. Oh, you got another tattoo? Not good.
Sorry.
My brother's got me beat, though, so we're okay. If he just keeps getting more, I'll be protected. It's fine. And another thing is you can kind of, plan what you want to do, like on New Year's Eve and stuff like that. I know we were just talking about it. And you can flirt with people that you want to flirt with,
Yeah.
If there's somebody cute at work,
Hey.
Hey.
New Year's Eve. Hey, the ball's about to drop. You have to kiss somebody on New Year's Eve. So
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Do you guys have to I can't think of I don't think I've ever just found somebody to kiss at midnight.
Oh, no.
Right? But that's the thing people do. I'm either in a relationship
Is
at
it
that time
though?
or I'm single and I don't kiss anybody.
Do people do that?
In movies they do.
Yeah,
No,
it's movies.
I have seen people at New Year's Eve
Yeah.
parties do that, and I'm like, I'm okay, I'll stay over here,
Or guys will come up and they'll be like, "Do you have somebody to kiss at midnight?" No, go away because I don't want to. I don't know you. It's so bizarre. I don't know why that's a thing.
because it's like, I guess they see other people doing it and they're like, oh, I want to do it too. And they're just like,
So
let's
just
make
find
out.
a random person? No.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Does it surprise you though? We're in college. Does it surprise
No,
you?
but like honestly, last year I was at my cousin's wedding for New Year's Eve,
Oh,
and it was a
interesting.
really fun wedding. I mean, I danced all night. We all know how I am once I get on.
Lovely.
But like, I definitely saw some some people macking on each other that definitely did not know each other at the beginning of the wedding. They were sitting in way different pews. So,
Hey, true love has no limits.
Yeah, let them know, Josh.
New Year's Eve could be
Yeah.
that place for you.
Hey, guess who did that? All right, Gabrielle and Troy, High School
Yeah, I was
Musical.
about
all right,
to say that,
look,
yes.
it can happen. I'm just saying. Throwback.
prize.
Zac
Actually.
Efron, Vanessa Hudgens inspired all of us.
My goodness. But I mean, like, for New Year's Eve, you shouldn't be pressured into doing that. I feel like that's a really bad stereotype, is that you have to make out somebody on New Year's Eve because it's
No.
New Year. No, you don't have to do anything. You can literally just get your champagne glass and drink
Slice
champagne.
of pizza.
Slice of pizza.
Again, I don't count New Year's Eve as a holiday or anything like that. Like, I don't do anything. I don't
Joshua,
think it counts.
let's change that this year.
Yeah.
No, let's not.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not a
it's because it can
holiday.
be
Let's
fun.
all go to Raleigh for
Yeah.
New Year's and let's hang out.
This is what I'm
Pass.
saying. New Year's is such a customizable holiday. You
Yeah.
can make it into honestly whatever you want to do. You don't have to have a person to kiss at midnight. You don't have to go out if you want to, but you can if you want to, and you can do it differently every single year. There's no traditions attached with New Year's.
This is true. I am with her on that one, 100%.
It's such a great holiday.
Yeah.
Although I am pressured to make resolutions, which I never end up doing. So
But, it happens. You should definitely do it. We should do it. All of us get together. Let's go.
Woo!
Let's go Raleigh.
Morning
Pass.
show, live
Don't
on
pass.
location.
Josh, be friends with us, okay? Love us.
In Raleigh? It's like 4 hours away.
I'll be here probably working.
We can all Skype in. We'll just all Skype
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Wait,
Serving tables.
Isn't house party? We can do house party. You have that
Conference
app?
call.
What?
It's like house party. It's like FaceTime, but you can do it with Android people and
No.
iPhone.
No, I don't have that app.
You should download
I don't.
said
I
app.
don't video chat people. That's weird.
I do.
Either way, holidays are coming up. We will not be here Wednesday, as we'll be home working in Boone or somewhere else, just not here. So enjoy Thanksgiving with your family. We'll be back on next Monday to recap the amazing holiday with the families.